Hey, Facebook Live, it's your girl, Dr. V. What's up, YouTube? Hey, Periscope. And whether you're watching live or you're watching the replay, I wanted to come on and share some things with you on today. Listen, you guys, come on in the virtual room, come on in the virtual building. I've got some stuff to say, and I don't want you to miss it. Okay. So once you come in, let me know where you're tuning in from. Where are you tuning in from? What part of the country, what part of the world are you tuning in from? Because there are some things that I really feel very strongly about that some of you need to know and be reminded of. I believe this reminder is going to empower you to do some things that you've been wanting to do, but afraid to do, hesitant to do, for fear of how people would look at you or what they would say. So come on in. Let me know who's here. Who's here, you guys? Who's here? Hey, Shamika in Chicago. What's going on, beautiful? I know that's right. The Windy City. Come through. Come through. Who else is in the building today? Who else is in the building? Y'all, listen, this is going to be some real talk, so I need y'all to get real ready. Okay? Listen, I got me an acai bowl, right? Because I'm trying to do a little better with my eating. And it's so good, y'all. Oh my God. It's so good. How you doing, beautiful? It's so good to see you. So listen, I'm going to drop some stuff for y'all real quick. Okay? Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to tell y'all something that I've discovered. Something that has really hit me hard lately. Okay? You know, God will give me amazing and incredible ideas, right? And when I try to package those ideas and put them in the formula that people say they should be in, it just doesn't seem to work. Well, I'm going to tell y'all what I discovered. Listen, I need y'all to hear me, and I need you to hear me well. So what I discovered is this. When God gives me divine ideas and downloads, they will ever fit in the old wineskins that other people are using. Ever fit in their old wineskins. Okay? So what I was doing was I was taking this new wine. I was taking what God was giving me, the downloads that he was giving me, trying to put it in wineskins that were not created for my wine, because my wine is way too potent for those wineskins. They couldn't handle what I was trying to put in them. And then I got frustrated with it. I got frustrated with the process. I got frustrated trying to do it like other people were doing it. I got frustrated. And then what did I do? I would pull back and just not do it. Because, listen, it was too much. It's too much. Y'all said I got to do this. I got these 10 steps I got to complete before I can offer something to somebody. Shh, that's too much. It's too much, y'all. So literally, here I've been trying to package my new wine in old wineskins that aren't built for my wine. They don't have the capacity. They can't handle the expansion that comes with my wine. And then I'm looking like, well, what am I supposed to do? And then, you know, you'll start thinking that you're crazy, right? You'll start thinking that you're crazy because everybody's using this. And you say, that doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't. So you keep looking and you find something. You say, well, this makes sense. Like they literally are getting ready to put everything together, everything you need. Like I just went through this with a funnel system, right? I found a funnel system and the system is up and coming, right? And so they're going to have the email. You're going to be able to do Zoom meeting like things. You're going to be able to do everything from one system, everything. If y'all want to know what that link is, let me know. I'll shoot you the link so that you'll be able to do it. But here I was like, I'm a forerunner. I'm a trendsetter, right? I'm not afraid to try something new. And so that's what I do. I try new stuff. Some of y'all may like just what's always been done. That may be you. And if that's you, hey, no shade, no shade, no shade. It's just not me. See, because what I've discovered is what other people have already been doing. Usually, it's maybe a little tired, maybe time for a revolution. I'm a disruptor. So I like operating within disrupting systems. So anything that disrupts the status quo, like I tend to be drawn to that. Because I'm a disruptor. Hey Eileen, how are you, beautiful? I'm a disruptor. I disrupt stuff. When I show up, ish blow up. It blows up. You need to know when Dr. V come on to see some stuff getting ready to blow up. It's getting ready to be an explosion. There's getting ready to be a shift. I'm telling you, it's getting ready to happen. Absolutely, Clustine. I'll send that to you. It's going to happen. But y'all, listen, I was trying so desperately just to fit into the model and the mode. It's not me, and I will never ever do it just like that. Not doing it. I'm not. I want you to look in my face. And I'm telling you, you need to stop. Stop trying to do stuff like everybody else is doing it when it's not what God told you to do. So now you out here and you looking like everybody else in these streets. Why would someone want to work with you? Why you instead of someone else? You look like everybody else. You blend in. I wasn't created to blend in. I was created to stand out. So when I show up, not only is ish gonna blow up, people gonna stand up, they gonna look up, and they gonna know something just happened to the whole atmosphere. So I'm saying all this for several reasons, okay? People thought I was crazy when I started the way. When I started the way and I was talking about teaching kids entrepreneurship, people thought I was crazy. Yeah. They said all the nice little platitudes. Oh yeah, that's an amazing idea, but they weren't trying to send their kids there. You understand what I'm saying? See, because people like what's established, what's comfortable, what's familiar, what's known. They don't like to take risks. I get it. I don't need the people who don't want to take risks. I need the risk takers. I've come to the conclusion that if you're a safe person, you don't want to be connected to me because I'm going to blow your whole life up. I'm going to challenge everything about your life that you've been so content and comfortable with in your mind, but not for real. You're really not happy. You really want more, but you're scared. You really want to take a chance, but you failed so many times that you don't want to take a chance anymore. And you've had people tell you, oh, well, you can't do that. You got to do it like this, and you got to do it like that, and you got to do it like this. Bump that bull crap. Bump it. I'm telling y'all right now, and I'm pissed off, and this is why I'm saying this. Because I'm sick and tired of not being willing to be fully, authentically all me and not feel like I got to kind of walk this thin line. Bump that. I bump the line. I'm erasing the line, and I'm drawing my own line, and it's not straight. And I encourage you guys to do the same thing. So why am I saying, let me tell y'all something. When you understand what you carry, when you really understand what you carry, you'll realize that there'll be people who want to be connected to you because of what you carry. There'll be people who want to be connected to you because they want some of that to drip on them. There'll be people connected to you because they want to copy it. There'll be people connected to you because they want to take it and make it theirs. There'll be people connected to you because they want to be able to claim what God gave you. And I'm going to tell y'all something, and I'm getting ready to get real close because I need y'all to hear me when I say this. There is nothing that God has ever given me that anyone could ever take from me. And even if they thought they took something or, listen, it'll never be for you what it is for me because you're not me. Okay? And I'm real clear. I never try to make people me, ever. My coaching clients will tell you, my students will tell you, I never try to make them me. I never tell them you need to do it like I do it. You need to do it just like me. I will tell them what I do. I will give them my tips, and I will tell them make it your own. Listen to me. Listen to me. Aren't you tired of people telling you that you got to do it just like this? Aren't you tired of people telling you that the only way it can work is if you do it like this? Aren't you tired of trying to meet unrealistic expectations for your life? Aren't you tired of that? Aren't you tired of always feeling like you're two steps behind and you can't get it to come together? Aren't you tired yet? I'm tired. I'm tired. Tired. And I'm tired of not being all that God has created me to be because I've been so busy, wanting it to look like people say it should look. When God told me that what he's doing in me, eye has not seen, nor ear heard, nor has it entered into the hearts of man, the things that he's prepared for me, the way that he's going to have me do it. It's not going to look familiar. And so when you see me doing stuff and you be like, Dr. V do the most, I do the most because I was created to do the most, right? When you see me out here doing photo shoots and video shoots on rooftops and flying to New York and, seeing me on billboards in a whole city that I don't live in, right? Hey, just because God is moving in my life in ways that sometimes people that are close to you or in your community don't understand. They don't get it. See, I'm real clear that some people are followers, right? They're followers. And they won't accept you and your greatness until someone else puts their stamp of approval on you, until someone else says, oh, that's great. And that's a great idea. When that person says it, then, oh, yeah, you're ready to run to it, right? Because y'all put too much freaking stock in people and become fans. Stop fanning out. Stop fanning out over people. Do you not know the greatness that rests inside of you? That's my whole problem. That's my whole problem. Let me tell y'all my problem, okay? My problem is you can't never be so celebrity that I'm fanning out over you. Nah. I was just having this conversation with Sharita last night. Like we were talking about this for real. Because people sometimes say that we do the most. Like y'all do too much. I don't care what they say. They can call it too much. I call it just enough for me, right? It's how I was created. It's how I'm wired. And even when I was a little girl, there was some stuff I knew I wasn't supposed to do. I wasn't supposed to be carrying in wood, water, and coal. This ain't my life. I wasn't supposed to have to take a bath in a metal tub. Nah, this ain't my life. I wasn't supposed to have to do that. I wasn't supposed to have to do a bunch of manual labor. That ain't my life. I wasn't created for that. Now, my cousins will tell you, like, if it was some way to get out of some work, I always found it. Listen, y'all can do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not. I've got band. I've got debate. I've got homework. It was something in me that railed against it. And so people would look at me in my family, she thinks she's this, she thinks she's that. I don't care what they think I am. I know what I am, and I know who I am, and I know where I am, and I know where I'm supposed to be. When you know where you're supposed to be, when you know who you are, you stop settling. You stop settling in relationships. You stop settling in friendships. You stop settling in business. You stop settling in your health and in your eating. You stop settling in every area of your life. I'm past the settling stage. I no longer settle. Let me say that one more time for the people all the way in the back, because that's as close as you can get to me. I no longer settle. I made a decision that this year was going to be my best year yet, and I'm determined to manifest it all the way through. That's why I made over $30,000 during the pandemic from April 1st to July 31st. That's why I just moved into a $500,000 home. That's why I'm moving the way I'm moving. That's why. So if you see some things that don't look familiar to you, get ready, because I haven't even begun yet. Because I know this. I am a trendsetter. I am a forerunner, and I am a visionary. And baby, guess what? You will never catch up with me because you won't open your eyes and allow yourself to dream. This life is for dreamers. The people who dream are the ones who create the things that change everybody else's life. While you're sitting waiting for the next new thing to come, I'm figuring out how to create the next new thing. That's the difference. But what I'm telling you is you don't have to be in that place. You've allowed education, you've allowed family, you've allowed people and friends and your husbands, your wives, your boyfriends, your girlfriends to convince you that you're supposed to settle, that you're supposed to be content. I can't settle. I'm unwilling. It's not in my DNA. It's not. And the truth of the matter is, the reason I came on here is because some of y'all need to know your season of settling is absolutely over. It's over. But you have to make some decisions. I'm going to tell y'all something. This will probably offend some people. Great. You need to be offended. So many people have had unlimited access to me, unlimited access to my ideas and my strategies. I just would toss stuff out to people. Like I just would give people stuff like, bam, And if they ran with it, it produced. So many people are close to me, but they don't really value what it is that I bring. Not the way they value it when someone else brings it to them and charges them a lot of money for it. So many people close to me have watched my journey, right? They've watched my journey, but they're unwilling to take a journey of their own. So many people. And I came to the conclusion, and I want y'all to hear me. I'm being real clear today because I don't want any confusion. I came to the conclusion that I'm not doing that anymore. So I'm serving official notice. Okay. There will be no more free strategies. It's done. There will be no more, what do you just think about this? It's done. And let me tell you why. See, this is the sad part. I'm going to tell y'all the real sad part. There are some people out there who really would appreciate and value it and run with it and all of that. But then, listen, y'all caught me too late. You caught me in the wrong season. Okay. Now, people will say, well, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. But listen, y'all, can I tell y'all something? I want to tell y'all something. Nobody knows your journey like you know your journey. And the truth of the matter is this. Everything costs something. Everything costs something. So I feel like this. I feel like if you really want some of my oil, then you need to invest in it. If you really want some of these divine downloads that I get, you need to invest in it. Because other than that, you're stealing. And the crazy thing is I'm like the homeowner that opens the door and says, I know you're going to come in here and steal my stuff, but come on in and steal it. Because that's the good Christian thing to do. It's not the good Christian thing to do. Today, make a determination that the trendsetter that you are is coming out. The forerunner, the visionary is coming out. And see, I love the fact that this, honey, baby, this is it, honey, right here. I want y'all to hear me real clear. This is it. When you walk in that way, you don't do other people like that. You don't do other people like that. You don't want to just take from them. You don't. Like you figure it out. Like if you don't have all the money, you figure out a way to make it happen, to make something happen. Because you know you need what they have so badly that you're willing to create some moves and make some things happen to make it happen. You won't go to them and be like, can you just give me this? You won't. Because you'll know and you'll value what it is that they bring to the table. And when we stop allowing people to devalue us, we'll get some new people in our life. So that said, today I get a new phone and a new number. Have a new number. You know how normally you put out, hey, just got a new phone, be sure to send me your number, da 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 da, send them a number, da 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 da. I'm not doing it. I'm not. Now, for those people who know me for real, who are close to me, yeah, you absolutely can get my number. But for those people who are not, you will no longer have my number. Like you won't. My number won't just be given out. That season is past. Not everybody is going to have my number. Not everybody is going to have access to me. So access to me is a privilege. Please treat it as such. Because if you don't, it will be cut off. I want you to think about me like cricket. Cricket and Metro, They're not like T-Mobile and AT&T. They give you a little leeway, honey. They give you a little leeway. They give you a little leeway, right? You don't pay your bill, then you got some more time to pay your bill. Metro and Cricket, if you don't pay your bill when it's due at 12:01, it's cut off. Okay? So I'm operating like Metro and Cricket. Baby, access will be cut off, right? So for those people that are connected to me for real, I want y'all to DM me, get in my inbox so that I can make sure you get my new number. But for the rest of the people, listen, you're going to try to call me one day and you're just not going to get an answer. You're like, well, I tried to call Dr. V and I didn't get an answer. It said that number is disconnected. Absolutely. And not because I didn't pay my bill. So we're real clear. Okay? Y'all, it's time for change. And true change requires radical activity and radical action, radical choices. You better get radical about yours because I'm radical about mine. That's right, Pastor D. You need to cut it. Y'all, I'm serious. Listen, I'm telling y'all, listen, hear me. Now, listen, if you guys want the link for the product that's going to be able to combine all of the things that you need, funnels, emails, all of that stuff, let me know, inbox me, say you want it, and I'll send that to you. Because let me tell y'all something. Before other people found it, I had it. I'm going to let that sit right there for just a minute. Connect to a visionary, a forerunner, a trendsetter, and watch it change your life. Or keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Following people that are doing what everybody else is doing. If you're ready to take your life and your business and your existence to the next level, and you've been looking for a next level coach, you can take it for granted because there are times when I will charge less because I want to help people. But you really want some change? Listen, I know a lot of coaches and they're great coaches. Some of my best friends are coaches and they're great coaches. Okay. I don't take anything away from them. But I also don't take anything away from me. Dr. V is a bad girl. And the way that God moves in me and through me changes lives forever. Not just for a minute, forever. So if you want a forever change, and you need a coach that can get you there and challenge you and call you on your BS, then you need to connect with me so that we can make it happen. And if not, it's cool. I understand. I get it. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Some people don't like tea. Some people don't like coffee. But listen, this is what I'm going to tell you. When you get Dr. V, you don't get tea or coffee. You get this unique, interesting blend, okay? And it's a unique, interesting blend of coffee and tea. It's got the caffeine. It's got the little sip. It's got the taste. It might even have a little CBD thrown in, okay? But it changes you. It's an experience. And let me tell you, when I realized this, y'all, I promise you, and when you get this about you, you'll change how you move. Let me tell you when I realized this. I was listening to my students, because I teach at the collegiate level also, right? So my students, they were talking about me. My students are always talking about me. They're talking about, Dr. V, like I've never had a professor like you. Oh my God, you're the best professor I've ever had. Like you're not boring. Their lives always change after coming through my class. Because when I show up, I blow stuff up. That complacency gets blown up. The stuff that's had you stuck gets blown up. So my students were like, Dr. V, you just are amazing. And this has been an incredible experience. And I'd be looking like, nothing. I was me. And I found those things in them that other people had discounted, that other people had passed over or said, told them they weren't good enough. See, you who I'm looking for. The people out there that you have greatness in you, but people have told you that you'll never. The ones that people have tossed off to the side and they rejected you. They say you don't fit in because you don't look like us. You're not polished enough. You don't enunciate enough. I'm looking for you because see, you, when you get it and you're loyal. Those other people, they come, they get it, and they say it's theirs. They had it all the time, that they created this. You didn't create that. You got that from me, and you used it. I ain't mad, but just show a little honor, okay? Y'all, you got to understand that. So I'm looking for the people who are like Mary Magdalene. You know why Mary Magdalene rocked with Jesus so hard? Jesus changed her whole life. Do you hear me? He changed her whole life. So even when his boys were off to the side and his boys abandoned him, she was right there. She was like, no, I ain't leaving Jesus. Jesus changed my whole life. Y'all need some people in your life who you can change their life and they'll never forget it. They'll always be grateful. They'll always be faithful. They'll always be loyal. And even when they have to go their separate ways, they go the right way. They don't do things jacked up. They don't backstab you. They don't undermine you. They don't do that because they understand. Not that you're the reason why they are who they are, because who they are, God put in them. But they are loyal to you because they know you sparked something in them. And you believed in them when nobody else would. And you called them out on some stuff that needed to be called out on. I just am in a different place. When I tell you I'm in a different place, I'm in a different place. And I'm calling BS BS. It's BS. That's some BS. And that's why you stuck where you at. We had a call last night for our team. And the beautiful thing for my team is they get my coaching because they're on my team, right? They get my coaching because they're on my team. And it costs them the cost of starting their business. So they get my coaching. But we were talking and I was telling them, so listen, y'all, can I just be real with you? Some of y'all say you want stuff and you don't really want it. And the reason I know you don't want it is because your actions don't match you wanting it. Because when you want something, you do certain things. See, people don't want people who will tell them the truth. I'm telling you the truth and I don't give two flying flips. You can like it or not like it. That's why some parents didn't want their kids in my school. Because I told them the truth about their kids. Your child is bad as Hell. They a troublemaker. They like to create drama. They self-sabotage. Y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all want to hear, oh, Johnny's a great kid. Johnny's full of ish and Johnny playing you and you letting yourself be played. And at the end of the day, Johnny's going to pay for that. Okay? Now, if you want truth, bring your child to me and I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to love the children. I'm going to work with them. Absolutely. But don't think I'm getting ready to let these kids play me the way they play their parents. I'm not doing it. I'm not letting mine do it. I call mine out. That's some bull. I'm not accepting that. That's not on me. That's on you. You got to take responsibility for you. And as adults, now listen, I can handle that with the kids. This is my problem. Some of y'all adults out there doing the same crap these kids are doing. You are acting like, oh, I want this, I want that, but you're not willing to do nothing. You're not willing to change. You're not willing to adjust yourself. You're not willing to go hard. You're not willing to look at and do real self-evaluation. You're not willing to do it. You want a ready-made formula that you can plug yourself into and play. Okay, that's cute for average, ordinary people. Absolutely, you can do that, but you're going to get average, ordinary results. But those people who change the world, they never plug and play. They always find a way to add a twist to it, to add something to it that's going to increase its value. They always find a way to take it to the next level. So, what are you doing with your life? You guys better make some decisions and make some decisions quick. Because the last thing you want to do is leave this earth and not have done what you were called to do. To not leave an impact. I refuse. I refuse to leave this earth and I've not impacted the lives I've been called to impact. And that means that some people are going to be mad at me sometimes. Some people are going to be disconnected from me, like all of that stuff. And I don't give two flying flips. It is what it is. But I promise I won't be ordinary and regular. I'll never be ordinary and regular. I wasn't created to be ordinary and regular. Now, if you want to be ordinary and regular, that's fine. Get you an ordinary and regular coach that will show you how to be ordinary and regular. You continue to be ordinary and regular. Just stay off my videos because I promise you I'm going to blow it all up. You're going to hear something that's going to mess up your whole world and worldview. So with that said, you guys, just wanted to come on, drop a little knowledge, share a few things with you and let you know If you're a trendsetter, a forerunner, and a visionary that's been stuck, and you feel like you're trying to fit into a system that doesn't work for you, then what you need to do is you need to get with your girl and let me help you. But know that you're not going to get with me for free. Know that you're going to have to pay to get access to this oil. Know that it's not going to be we just going to sit down and have a cup of coffee and talk. We're not doing that. I'm not doing that. I can buy my own coffee. In fact, I have it. In fact, I have not only my own coffee, listen, but my own CBD Caprice coffee. You can't top it. I don't care what coffee you get. It's not going to be equal to it. So I'll bring my own coffee. Thank you very much. So listen, y'all, it's about change and being willing to make it. Those who are called to me will respond to the call to action. Those who are not won't. And y'all may say, well, Dr. V, what is the call to action? If you want change, you need to get with me. No, I'm not sending you to a website. I'm not going to tell you to go schedule a discovery call. I'm not telling you any of that crap. If you want to know me, get in my inbox. Okay? All right? We're going to build relationship. It's not routine. It's not rote. Okay? We're going to build relationship. And if you want to build relationship and create change in your life, we can talk. And if you don't, it's cool. You can go on to the next video. I promise one's coming up next. All right. Listen, you guys, I love you guys to life and life more abundant. Have an amazing and prosperous day. You guys be great. Mwah!